Modern-day video games have revealed many new and interesting variations on how to play and interface with a game. Though currently most games use the keyboard, mouse, or joystick, companies like Nintendo have been exploring touch, sound, and movement as a means of playing a game. Inspired by the Nintendo Wii, I have decided to explore the use of motion tracking as a means of interfacing with a video game. In particular, my goal is to use motion tracking to map the orientation of a small, handheld object to the orientation of an aircraft in a game or simulation. Ideally, this method of interaction will be more intuitive and easier to learn for novice and first-time users. Accomplishing this will require 4 steps. Step 1. Move an object in the real world. Step 2. Capture these movements using the Vicon system. Step 3. Process the data looking for certain postures and gestures. Step 4. Use these gestures to send keyboard inputs into a game. Step 1. User input. Since an object can be moved freely in the air, we can now take advantage of up to 6 degrees of motion. Rotation on the x-axis, rotation on the y-axis, and rotation on the z-axis. Also, we can move the object along the xy plane, yz plane, and zx plane. Step 2. The Vicon motion capturing system. The system is a series of cameras all focused on one main staging area. These cameras are designed to be able to pick up the location and orientation of specifically marked objects. The data from the cameras are passed to a server where the information on the marked objects can now be used. 4 photoreflective markers are placed here, 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 and here on the mouse so the computer system can distinguish it from other objects in the room. Step 3. The wrapper application. We can retrieve the information on our object from the Vicon system. Now we can map certain postures to certain keyboard inputs. A rigid 3-state system can be used to simulate pressing 2 buttons, on or off. Or we can use a more flexible system that will modulate the amount of key presses depending on the amount of rotation. This will simulate an analog to digital conversion for input to key press. The specific inputs for the game are now mapped to the wrapper application, so the object's movement will now be directly interfaced with the object in the game. Step 4. Gameplay.